Amani Channel here. This is the 30 videos in 30 days. This is my personal challenge and my commitment to you to help you get your video marketing on track. You know, we're entering the new year, right? It's about to be 2021. We're putting 2020 behind us, but still, if we're on quarantine, if you can't get out there and network, meet people socially, the best way you can connect with folks, especially if you're an expert, if you're a business owner, especially moving from offline to online, is through video. All right, so I created this personal challenge because I wanted to spend the next days to teach you specifically what I've learned in my 20 plus years of working in television and in the media and in video production. And I really think that this will fast track your success in terms of your video marketing efforts. So what I call myself is the Video Fearless Dude. That's what I say. I help business owners attract leads and clients, build their influence and followers through video marketing, even if they're terrified or camera shy or just don't understand the tech behind making videos. And so in this video, I'm going to share basically this is what I call the video production formula. All right. And so in this video, I'm going to teach you the exact process to go from idea in your head to finished video. All right, it's only 4 steps. They're 4 simple steps. All right, but before I get into this, if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to like, subscribe, thumbs up, or comment on this video. If you have any questions or if there's anything that strikes you, if you learned an aha moment, please do so. And if you see this on another network, please comment, like the video, etc. Share it. All right, do the same thing, except you can't subscribe. But be sure to follow me or wherever you're seeing this video. All right, so what are the 4 steps of the video production formula and why is it so powerful? Well, it's because when you use these 4 steps, you'll basically be able to create any video. All right, these 4 steps apply to any kind of content that you'd like to create in the video space, whether it be a live video, whether you're doing a professional production, a film, anything like that. But this more applies to video production in general. So this isn't really going to be talking about film production. But what are those 4 steps? All right, so I'm going to walk you through them and I'm going to explain them exactly right now. So the first step is really the most important. What is that? Well, it's called pre-production. That's what professionals call it, is pre-production. And what is pre-production? Well, it's just what it sounds like. It's pre-production, right? It's before you produce your video. So what do you do to produce your video? Well, you got to plan it out. So that's what the pre-production phase is all about. It's about planning. What goes in your plan? Well, everything about your finished video will go into your plan. So what is the messaging? What's the script? What kind of equipment do you need? What location? Who's going to be the talent? Who's going to edit your video? How you're going to share it? All your I's should be dotted and your T's should be crossed as you're planning your video out, all right? So that is the planning phase. Now, if you plan correctly and if you planned precisely, really the production phase, which is the next part of the phase of production, should go fairly easy. And what is the production phase? Well, it's just like it sounds. That's when you get the lights, the camera, the action, and you create your content. So in my case, I thought about, I wrote down the topics that I'm going to be creating for my days of creating this personal 30 for 30 video challenge. And then I got the equipment set up. I got the lights, I got the camera, I got the microphone, got the tripod. I turn on the lights, I set it up exactly how I wanted, I framed my shot, and since I kind of lightly scripted out my video, I hit record and I started talking, all right? And so this is the production, what you're watching right now is the production. Well, I know you're watching the recording of it, but when I'm recording this video, like when I'm live recording this right now like I am, that's what we call the production, all right? Now, if you're going live on live on Facebook or live on YouTube, you don't really have to worry about the next phase because the next phase is what we call post-production. And that's what we call editing. That's the editing phase. That's when you polish up your video. You might want to add music, narration, effects, graphics, text, all those things to really polish up your video. You might want to edit out the ums, which I don't really do a whole lot of, but I know how to edit because, I mean, I've edited both professionally for clients, etc. But that is the post-production phase. Now, like I said, if you're going live, you don't have to worry about that. Why is that? Well, because after you've gone live, whatever network you go live on, it's going to automatically archive the video there. So you don't really have to worry about post-production if you're going live. All right. Now, the 4th phase is kind of the most important. All right. That's when you share your content. So you may want to put a jazzy title in the description. You may want to put some links in the content, in the description, some meta tags, some keywords, etc., some hashtags. Anything that will help your video get found or discovered is important. You might want to do some keyword research, etc. And then you got to know what platforms you're sharing it on. Are you going to share it on LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, where, Instagram, TikTok, where is it? All right, because each social network has its own specifications. For example, I couldn't create a video like this for TikTok because the limit is 60 seconds. And this video is already over 60 seconds. Also, TikTok likes the vertical videos, all right? And this is obviously horizontal. So you got to know where you're going to share it, because that's going to affect how you're going to produce and create the video as well. So that's why it's important to have everything mapped out from the beginning, because your finished product should already be figured that out in the pre-production, because that's really the most important phase. How you pre-produce and plan your video is going to have a direct correlation and effect to the finished product. And I have plenty of scripts in my career where I've kind of planned it out, and the video should come out how you scripted out your video. Whether you want to storyboard it, whether you want to shot sheet it, that's all up to you. Whether you want to use a teleprompter, just kind of ad-lib it like I'm kind of doing, that's all up to you. But you need to plan your video out. That's both knowing the message, the talent, and the equipment that you're going to use to create your video, and then have a plan to go from idea to execution, and that will all be solved by these 4 steps. So what are the 4 steps? I'm going to recap them for you. The first step is what? Is pre-production, is planning. The second phase is production. That's just when you shoot your video, you shoot your takes, you shoot your lines, whatever. The third phase is post-production. And the fourth phase is sharing your video, all right? So if you're able to do those 4 things, you'll be able to create any kind of content. Now, you may want to do some research. You may want to contact a professional, someone who's been there and done that if you have any questions. That's why I'm here. And I will say, if you're watching this video, this is the 3rd day of the challenge. So if you're just watching, picking this up here, you might want to watch day 1 and day 2, because it's really going to help set the stage for the storytelling. It's going to tell my personal story, and it's going to provide a lot of the important groundwork that you'll need as we move forward. By the way, if you want to, if you found this interesting so far, and you want to schedule a free strategy call with me, I suggest you do so. I'm going to give you the information right now. How you can do that is bit.ly, that's bit.ly/call fearless. All right, this is a free call that I'm going to offer just for you, because you're investing your time to watch this video. What we do in this call, we'll spend about 30 minutes getting crystal clear on what you need to do to create videos that will help you attract leads and clients. And I will say that if you're going to take the time and talk to me, you got to be serious about getting some additional help or some mentorship. So this isn't a call where we'll kind of shoot the breeze. This is a serious call where we'll dig into your challenges, offer some solutions, and we'll discover if you're a right fit to maybe work together with me. And if it's not a fit, it's all good. But once again, if you want to set up that strategy call, it is bit.ly/call fearless. All right. So remember, you got to plan your videos out. That's the most important phase. So get to planning. And in the next video, I'm going to share some ideas, because now you're like, okay, I understand why I need to tell stories. I understand why I need to plan my videos and why I need to follow this video production formula. But what kind of videos can you create? Well, stay tuned. Be sure to watch tomorrow's video, because we're going to dig into that tomorrow, all right? So once again, be sure to subscribe, like, thumbs up, comment if you have any questions. If anything struck you, like if you have any questions or any sort of aha moments, please leave them below. Amani Channel, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.